Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Loudguns and today we're going to be doing a tour from the floor for day 1 of Invictus. This is one of the 2 annual sale events, and compared to IAE, which covers all walks of life, this event has a military focus. So alongside the ship sale on the website, we have the in-game Expo, with manufacturers rotating every 2 days this year. Up first, it's Anvil Aerospace. So just to get it out there at the start, if you'd rather come and see this for yourself, then spoiler alert, we're going to be doing a walking tour, so I'm not going to be offended if you switch off right now. I just know that this might be of interest to some people who maybe haven't got the game yet, and that particularly with this year's event being held on the already graphically intensive Horizon, some people might struggle to make it due to hardware. So just before we crack on, if you are considering getting into the game with one of the discounted game packages that are up now, just make sure you use someone's referral code when you create an account. Mine's up on screen, but really just make sure you use somebody's for a bit of extra starting cash. If you're keen to come and hang out with us over at the Frontier community, check down below for a link to our Discord. Our focus is on helping new folks into the game and give people a taste of the multiplayer aspects of SC. And with all that said, let's go ahead and hit the floor. So I love the amount of work that goes into these events, sort of creating an expo in-game that really feels like one you could go to in real life. While the focus is on the ships, don't forget that there's loads of other little details, like the shops in the lobby where you can buy manufacturer t-shirts and a range of Invictus themed tees, caps and flight jackets for your character. And the whole expo is also covered with all these awesome thematic displays and lore snippets. So if you get the chance to come and visit the halls, just take a bit of time to get around these and sort of read those. So heading up the stairs, we're going to hit the main room first, dominated by the Anvil Carrack, the premier flyable exploration vessel in the verse. And 2 reasons to hit up the expo if you need a bit of encouragement to make that trip down to Horizon. First, you can access all of these ships on the show floor and take a look around. It was actually sort of at IAE wandering around a Carrack that was one of my first wow moments with Star Citizen when I got into it just a couple of years ago. And secondly, all of the manufacturer's ships that you see on the show floor, they're all going to be rentable for my very favourite price in the universe, which is nothing. So around the outside of the Carrack, you're also going to find the Arrow, Anvil's light fighter. And if you've not flown one of these, then you're going to want to give it a go, and then wait for the Gladius on Aegis's day, so you can see how these 2 circa 1 million credit fighters stack up against each other. We've also got the Hawk, which is a bounty hunting vessel. It has a pod in the back for a prisoner, which unfortunately you can't use to capture people at the moment, but you can give your friend a lift in it if you need. And we've also got the Terrapin Pathfinder. Finally for this room is the Pisces, the shuttlecraft that's sort of bespoke designed for the Carrack. It was interesting when I released my video on 6 unsung hero ships that I thought people should give a go. A huge number of people got in touch in the comments to tell me that I should have included the Pisces. It can be a perfect little run around, and it's a lot of people's choice for running bunker missions. On the way through to room 2, you'll see this F8 Lightning in the colours of 999th Squadron. Always makes me think of the RAF's Red Arrows. But the F8 is Anvil's heavy fighter, and for combat is a dream ship of mine. It's not currently officially flyable, although you can steal one, but it looks like a total beast. Room 2 has the Valkyrie at its centre, and if you've got a few mates then this dropship can be a lot of fun. With side door guns, a drop chamber, and space for some vehicles, it can feel great to just drop in for a ground mission. You're also going to find the Hurricane, perfect if you and a buddy want to head out for some duo bounties. There's a couple of Hornets, including an F7A Navy version, just to note that this one isn't rentable as it's not flyable in-game. And obviously my personal favourite, the F8. I had to, as is tradition, hop in the seat and make pew-pew sounds. Down on the lower level, underneath the main first room that you come into, you'll walk past displays for the Ballista anti-air platform. We did a bit of driving red as an org event, and it was a lot of fun trying to sort of shoot people down while we had crime stats. and you'll also find the Spartan APC. And then we also have the Holo Rooms, so this is where CIG put displays up for ships which are still in concept. So we've got 3 for Anvil. We start up with the Crucible, which is the flying toolbox repair ship. And this is a good place for a quick aside regarding Invictus. So the idea is that you'll see all the ships that the UAE Navy has in its arsenal. So throughout you're going to see some ships like those that are more logistics focused, because the Navy will use them to ensure their fleet's kept in shape. Next up we have the Liberator, which is the ship transporter. And then last but by no means least, we have the new concept, the Legionnaire. So this vessel is going to focus on boarding actions, and personally I'm incredibly excited to see it. Not just because it looks cool, and let's face it, by now we all love a good JPEG, but also because of the gameplay that it suggests. So it's a bit similar for me in terms of this one and the Expanse, which was the last concept. I just like the idea of the gameplay it could mean. So I grew up with Warhammer 40k, and I read a lot of the novels as well. So by far some of the coolest moments from those are around the ship-to-ship boarding actions. And it also opens up possibilities to approach missions that we have now, but in different ways, so like seeking to board a hostile criminal ship and subdue them in FPS combat, rather than just blowing their ship up. So there we have it for the first day of Invictus, and I hope you enjoyed this tour. Let me know what ships were your favourite, what you're going to be taking out and renting, or if the Legionnaire's the new apple of your eye. So I'm going to try and put out sort of a vid for each of the manufacturers as they come every 2 days. So I think the next one's going to be on Sunday, and I'll try my best to get those out if I can. But if I sound a bit echoey, it's because I'm in the middle of house moving. So coming to you from an empty room at the moment. So if a few of those are a little bit late, I do apologise, but it'll be out of my control. If you did enjoy the vid though, consider hitting that subscribe button and share it with a friend if you think they'd like it. That really helps me out. And I'm doing a ship giveaway currently on the channel, so all you have to do is comment on this and any of the other videos from this month, May 2022. And you can enter once per video, and we'll draw the lucky winner of a MISC Expanse at the end of the month. So best of luck to all of you on that. And with all that said, thank you very much for watching all the way to the end, and I look forward to seeing you next time.